You should say it better be a good kid because I'm telling you.
I'm out of here.
He starts acting up.
My new name's Paul. And I'm
Yeah.
wait.
Me and you, both Pauls, two Pauls.
Yeah. It's my buddy Paul.
We love John Mulaney.
We're friends that laugh. We're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. It's like a show you used to love, just rebranded enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Does Morgan Freeman have a podcast?
Yeah.
No.
That'd be
Oh
great if
man,
he could.
he would clean up.
It would just be.
He doesn't need any more money.
Then
Yeah.
Just
When I did Shawshank.
I just asked him about Shawshank.
You were?
No, I just asked him a question about Shawshank.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, that's one of those movies.
And 7
Yeah, two of the best movies.
by far.
Yeah. He's had a great career.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because would you consider him a movie star? Like you couldn't make him like the lead and then expect
Not
it
anymore.
to go well.
He's too old.
Well, never though, right?
Yeah, but nothing.
No,
does
you
well in
could
movies.
have in like the 80s. Yeah, for sure. 90s?
80s?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, after Shawshank, maybe you could.
He was old though. He still needed to be like.
Yeah, he was old
Before
then.
that, he
He's
was
like
a
185. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like he's just one of those guys. He's a great character actor. He's like, okay, if you have like A-list movie
Michael
star,
Caine, same shit.
so you have A-list movie star, and then you have like character actor.
Yeah.
You know, he's in the middle there.
So is Samuel L. Jackson.
No, Samuel Jackson's
could-
an A-lister.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
But again,
He couldn't do his own.
he's too old.
Like Samuel
He
L.
couldn't
Jackson
do his own
couldn't
movie
do it
now.
like
An
Denzel.
indie, he could do an indie.
Like he couldn't do like Denzel's
But, bro,
doing.
but
He
there's
could.
4
And
people that
Samuel
could do
Jackson could do just as the Clint Eastwood still starring in movies.
Well,
Yeah, but he's directing them, right?
yeah, it's his budget. Like
Yeah,
nobody's
well,
gonna
Samuel
book it.
Jackson can do the same thing. He's a household name. You know who
He
he
is a household name, but
He could have.
No, he could never be
lead.
he could never headline a studio movie now,
No,
unless it was packed with other people too.
correct.
The only people that can do that are Denzel, Tom Cruise,
Leonardo,
Leonardo. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm talking about older guys, but
Jared Leto. Keep going. Keep going.
Talking about
older guys though. I'm talking about Jared Leto's.
50.
Yeah, fuck, that's weird. I mean, even Harrison Ford can't do it
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I saw that. That was just.
You saw it?
Yeah, I was just like, what is Grandpa
It's
Jones
bombing, huh?
doing?
But that's the thing about this. I
No, but
talked
there
about
was a
it.
scene he had his shirt off.
Oh
He-
wow!
he had a shirt off scene?
Floppy tits.
Yeah, it's just no.
Old
Actually,
man
I was
tits?
like, for an 80-year-old,
course,
I was like,
yeah.
get it.
But it's
You're
probably
right.
fake though, right? It's computer generated.
No,
Yeah, maybe.
but they had this whole computer generated part of the movie that I was like, and I think because AI is in everybody's consciousness right now, so it was like if this would have happened 5 years
Yeah.
ago, we would have been like, whoa,
Right.
it's young Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we're like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Well, it just looks a little off. Like, remember, what was that movie, The Irishman, when they did it with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci? Did you guys see that?
The Irishman.
The Irishman.
Well, it's the Irishman. But
The Irishman.
Irishman, like he's a fucking.
Well, no, they're.
I'm here to save the city, eh? You know.
What is
Whoa,
that?
it's a
What
superhero.
accent
What
was
is that? I'm here to say the city.
Howdy today.
Yeah.
But they
Like a
did the
fucking
AI in
superhero?
that and just looked off. Like it was like a lag behind.
No, but I get what you're saying about that, but my point is, okay, I remember there was
here to
an
save
X-Men
this.
movie.
Wasn't that bad.
One of the X-Men movies with Patrick Stewart and Ian, whatever his name, the
McKellen?
Magneto guy.
Yeah.
They had a scene where they were
Yeah,
going
yeah,
like 20
right,
years
right,
ago,
right, right.
and when you were looking at it, you were like, wow. What I'm saying now is because of the fear of AI, when you see that now, people are not going, they're not amazed. They're thinking,
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
and that's what happened
red
in Indiana
flag now.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, and it was a great,
Right.
like this would have been a great movie, like if he would have done this 40 years ago,
Yeah, I
this
know.
part of it, that whatever that was, but it
It's-
was like, it just looked weird.
It's just not. Nobody wants to fucking see Indiana Jones again.
the movie's
No.
bombing,
Well,
right,
I'm
Nick?
very
The movie
dis-
kind of
yeah,
bombing.
Yeah, it's doing very bad.
Kind of bombing is very, very,
Yeah.
very,
Is
very
it?
bad. Yeah.
I'm very nostalgic of Indiana Jones because,
But that's the only people who are going to go see it.
Yeah.
But also, 50-year-olds are not going to go to the movie theater to see fucking Indiana Jones.
Oh,
No,
my,
we
my
are.
Dad, my
No,
dad,
no.
my
Those
dad
are the
went
only
sorry,
people going.
opening day.
I'm sorry. But that's not. But they don't flock to the theaters, right? You got families now. 50-year-olds got families now.
Right.
And they want to stay at
Be
home.
a certain time.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know if they thought that they were going to get the younger audience. They don't give a shit about this stuff.
Disney is eating all the dicks, huh? And I'm kind of glad to see it.
There's
Once you go woke, you go broke.
There's something that there's
You know what I'm
something
saying?
that,
I just don't like any company.
You've been working out, huh?
I have, huh?
Were you creatine?
What's going
Was
on,
that
bro?
creatine,
Hey,
daddy?
what's going on, man?
Oh, it's creatine,
Hey, what's
daddy.
going on,
I don't know what
dude?
he's doing.
I did.
Hey, we both have long hair, huh?
Dude, I did no. I don't want you to. No, I'm gonna no. I did deadlifts
You use Pantene?
the other day. No.
Just grease?
No, man. I by the way, I am very hygienic, and people are always like, "Oh, grease ball." I have
It's your look.
such clean.
yeah, you look like a fucking dirty surfer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like, you know what I mean?
Here's
like
what I think.
Like if you were if you were under an overpass,
Yeah.
and I saw you, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, that tracks." You know what
Nah,
I mean?
here's
I'm
what
like,
I
oh,
think.
that's
Like
the
next to a
cleanest
tent. You
bump.
know what I mean?
That's
Oh, whatever.
You're
This
a clean
fucking
bump.
guy, bro. You be right there with me, caveman Valentine. Dude,
No, I just look like I need to shave. You look like you belong there.
here's the thing. If I
Like if you put a cup over there, I would put $1 in. Like, oh man, are you okay?
I need more than that. Come on. Dude, if I shaved, nobody would say that.
It's just the look. There's nothing you can do about it, man.
No,
you got
it's a
greasy
lot of
hair.
things.
It's grunge, you think?
Yeah,
No, it's not grunge. No,
It's the way-
It's not a grunge.
It's the way your hair sits on your head.
I don't agree, bro.
know
Is
what I
this
mean?
racist? Like if you call it, like, it's like a WAP look.
I mean, it's. Is
that racist?
Nah, not if I don't
No,
care.
it's like
I'm Italian. Hey.
It's like one of those like medieval judges. You know what I mean? Where you like
It's. I mean,
like a turn of the century judge in
That's
court.
what
but
it
that
is.
guy's
And then, like,
the
you
richest guy, and
you
he's
just,
not.
I know, but
No, you know what it is, Eric? It's like, and I just finished Game of Thrones for the 4th time. But you know what it is? It's like you're one of those soldiers, and you got like the armor on, and you take the
Bro,
helmet off.
you could go right on Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and you would-
boom.
There'd be no makeup, nothing.
Do you know how they like? They're
You
like
would,
sweaty.
You would come in ready for hair and makeup. They'd be like, "You're good." Just
Yeah,
go onto the battlefield.
that vibe. You're good.
They could put you right next to William Wallace, and it would be like, you know what I mean?
It's just
Yeah.
you're like always sweaty. I think.
But let me say this: I shower at least once a day.
Okay.
I wash my hair, not every day, but
Dude,
plenty of.
you
There's
fit right in. Can we just superimpose Chris right in there, and we'd be like,
You
"Oh, okay."
superimpose me in there. Honestly, I'll look. You think it looks good? I'll look so out of place.
well, that
bro.
guy's wig's awful though. The second one is.
Which one? Yeah, that's a terrible wig.
Such
Oh, that's
bad
a
wig.
zombie
Is
thing.
that Amy Schumer in the middle there?
Man.
Is
Dude,
that a transgender? Yeah. What is
no, but
happening?
yeah,
you just look
I'm-
wet all.
But
the
I
time.
also always smell fantastic. My
Doesn't-
pheromones are great.
No, I know you just look like wet all the time.
Yeah, it looks like some baby oil fell on your head.
Bro, don't people use product?
And you tried
I have
to get it
fucking
out?
product. I put it in my hair. That's
Like
it.
pomade.
What product? What,
Yeah.
For what?
I just take a little bit after my hair and I put it in there.
After the
Don't
shower?
you? Well, you do, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
Well, you're gonna be like, well, black people have to and shit.
yeah, I'm especially when you're mixed, you have
Yeah.
to like this shit'll be.
do you use
Yeah.
one of those brushes like the thick?
No.
brush?
I
that's
just
stupid.
all I do is and I'm ready to go.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I don't know if it's yours is probably like
It's not, bro. I don't use that much. I really don't.
I feel like you just wake up like that.
it's one of these.
Real.
And then you have to
Yeah.
go. You have to do like a meatball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I meant to send you this article. You know, I read weird shit.
Yeah.
There was an article on a mafia guy. He was like a kingpin. His name was William D'Elia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, is it your dad?
My dad is the kingpin.
Is there any relation there?
no.
Is that not weird?
Yeah,
William
it's weird.
D'Elia?
Yeah, I learned about this years ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I thought
no,
it was
it's the
breaking
same
news.
name. No, same
It's the
name.
exact same name.
It's so funny.
William D'Elia,
I actually
bad dude.
Completely forgot about it.
Big
William
Billy
Big Billy D'Elia.
Big
By the
Billy
way, that's
D.
my son's name.
man.
William Billy.
Isn't that
Big
weird?
Dilly.
Yeah, Big
that
Billy.
weird?
Big Billy D'Elia. That's my son's name.
America's most powerful mafia family.
That's why.
And here's Chris.
Well, that's what they got to say that. But my son's gonna grow up. His first word's gonna be like, "Forget about it. I'll put your head in a vice."
Oh my God, he's just at first grade, just running it.
Oh man.
Lunch money. He just got all these
Lunch money.
He's got all these chocolate milks in front of him right here. Well, guys, speaking of
Speaking of chocolate milk.
chocolate milk,
He's like, I brought everybody chocolate milk.
11 weeks.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Rachel is 11 weeks pregnant. So I know it's a little early.
A little early.
Yeah,
a little
but-
early.
Well, here's the thing,
And
though.
I've had scares myself, so
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. That's the thing I was going to talk about. You know, people don't know all the things you have to worry about. So we just had this doctor's appointment where they're looking at the ultrasound and the lady's like, it's like she's like French and she's like making jokes and blah blah blah. This baby is going to be big and blah blah blah.
Oh, we got the same lady.
Yeah,
I got the same lady.
Oh yes,
yeah,
because we going to the same doctor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know what you're talking about?
Yep.
There's
She's
two
great.
of them that are great.
Yeah.
There's a Russian one and a French
yeah,
one.
yeah.
But anyways, she goes, "This is great. There's 2 arms and 2 legs." And I was sitting there and I was like, "Oh, is that something you worry about?"
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, dude, your thing about babies, it's all about movies and television.
Yeah.
Our whole lives.
Right. Said that.
Our whole lives, we just look at and we don't even know that this process, and I get too why people wait. They wait till they after the genetic test. They wait till after everything because I realize now people make certain choices at a certain point. Mm-hmm. People get to like 13 weeks and they say, well, your baby's going to have this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And they go, all right.
Yeah.
Start over.
Yeah.
Get them out of there.
Yep.
Let's take a little break, fellas.
Let's take a break, dude. That's what my
no,
feet
I
are
like
up.
them up
but
there,
dude,
dude.
let's tell
You're
them.
breaking.
Let's tell them about DraftKings.
You want to tell them about DraftKings?
Yeah,
All right,
I
guys.
want you to tell them about
Do you
Draft-
love money, sports, and fighting? You could win big with money lines, props, parlays, and so much more. Right now, new customers can score $150 in bonus bets instantly for betting just $5 on anything.
That's crazy.
You got UFC this Saturday. You got a fight night. You got a big UFC next Saturday. You also got MLB All-Star Game, regular season MLB. Things are popping, daddy. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use code GOLDEN. That's code GOLDEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467369. In West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races, all games regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit tcpg.org on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort Kansas. 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com Sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/baseball terms.
Gas 1075.
That's crazy. www.
Why was your W so weird?
www.
Golden.
That's when you know you really got the www.com. One of the things, I mean, this is so actually dramatic, but also kind of funny. Like, because you're talking about things that you don't think about, like the things that they'll do in the ultrasound and they'll look and that you don't realize. You're like, oh, thank God. Like she was like, I remember the first time with Calvin, she was like, well, it's not twins. And I was like, oh, dude, I didn't even have a fucking, oh, thank God, I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's all these kinds of things.
But you know they've seen some shit. They're like, not a tail. That's a splash. You're
Yeah.
like, tail.
What?
Who the
I
fuck
know.
has tails?
And then it
People
was
have
like,
tails.
then it's like, you do the blood test and they're like looking for genetic
I know,
things. And
I
they're
know.
saying, and the doctor's very much like, look, and then our doctor, she's had 5 babies and, she was, so anyway, there's all these things that you worry about. And then like right now, Rachel's like super sick all the time. And it's just like, that's a lot right there. They don't tell you
that's a
about
lot,
that.
right? It's really hard for the man.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about
Nobody
that.
does talk about that.
Hey,
bro.
I'll tell you
It's
this right
a
now.
motherfucker. It's 9 months of prison.
Guantanamo Bay should be ran by women in their first
There we
trimester.
go. Save it for the stage, bro.
I just say
Yeah. No, honestly, it's obviously harder for the women, obviously, but holy fucking shit, bro. They do not talk about it.
They become Hitler for 9 months.
Yeah.
They boss you around.
And it's also like, besides the fact that it's tough, you feel like, at least for me, like you feel so much for them. Like the first trimester for William and my wife, dude, she was just like, I'd walk in the room and she's just like on the couch, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, but you know what though? They putting a little extra on it when
Well,
they hear
I
you
would.
coming.
I would.
Yeah, I know because
They get a
they'll
little
tell you-
dramatic.
Like Rachel, like when she's like, can you get me? And then like I was out of town and I'm FaceTiming her.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's zipping around.
Yeah. On a zip line. Hey!
All of a sudden she's like, then as soon as I get home, she's like,
Yeah.
But I get it. When you know you have someone there for you,
Of course.
you just kind of let loose. But that's why I've said this. Look, I don't know how when you have a baby with someone that you're not fully devoted to. Like I understand now.
yeah.
That's why 16 Penance lit.
I
Yeah.
understand now why people like we all know a relationship they only been together say a year. They have a kid, and then by year 3, they've divorced because this process.
Yeah.
This is
It'll
challenging.
test you.
Oh, it's Navy SEALs bud
Yeah.
camp for relationships.
It's challenging.
It's also the kind of thing where it's like, dude, I don't know, man. I think about like, I don't know how I can be like kind of involved in my son's life, but like, it's almost like if you get someone pregnant and you don't know them, you want to pretend it didn't happen. And you're just like, I'm going to move and I'm not going to talk to either of them ever
And
again.
then it didn't happen.
And so I almost understand that more than like, yeah, I'll get the kids for the summer. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because like it's like I would just
All or nothing.
I know I can compartmentalize. I'll just shut everything off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a new guy now.
Yeah.
My name's Paul.
Yeah. That
know what
was
I
somebody
mean?
else.
Yeah,
That's somebody else's kid.
And aren't you the comedian Chris D'Elia?
no.
I fucking hate that guy's comedy. I'm Paul, and I'm a huge John Mulaney fan.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can see how they dip out early on if they're young too. Imagine these kids who are 18. Like we kind of got our shit together, kind of. That's a loose term. But imagine if you're 18, like the world's your oyster. You get some random girl pregnant, a one night stand.
Yeah.
Dude,
she's like, I'm pregnant. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah.
I got a friend of mine. He's
Nick
a
knows
young
what I'm
dude.
talking about.
I got a friend of mine. He's a young dude. He's only 24.
Yeah.
And he's like, was this girl, and she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And she said to him, "I can't get pregnant. Don't worry." You know.
God.
And so like, but the
They're
thing
they're
is,
both
like,
dumb for that.
I
Right.
can't get pregnant. Don't worry. And then she looks
Okay.
at the camera.
No, but it's like they don't even live in the same state.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
So you just go, wow. But you know what's ironic? Here's the irony of it. Like you would understand like you got some stranger pregnant. And it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to be involved, or they don't want you to be involved, and you're like, you're gone. And then it's like, it's very funny how that's frowned upon. Like if a guy makes the choice to be like, I'm not emotionally ready, and I'm not financially ready,
Right.
so I'm going to move on.
Right.
Should have had sex, boy.
Right, I know, but women make the same choices when they have abortions for the exact same reason.
Right.
Like it's literally the
right,
same reason.
right.
There's videos of women going, "I just wasn't ready. I wasn't emotionally equipped. I'm not financially
go-
ready." And we go, "Oh,
Yeah, but
oh,
the,
girl,
Yeah.
make
but the
that
dad's
choice."
but the dad's not like I'm leaving. Choo-choo. Like the
Right.
mom's killing
No.
the kid.
No, I know. But his point is, to further
it's
his
all
point.
different.
Yeah.
But you're saying that like a male will be like, I can't do this. I don't want to be in
You're like, you're
the
a piece
kid's
of
life.
shit. Yeah.
And people are like, fuck you, deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
You're a deadbeat dad.
And then meantime, the kid's 18. The guy's 18, and
but
he's
I
like,
feel
I don't know.
I feel like I never knew my dad,
Right.
and I think I'd rather be alive.
Right. Of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a fair point.
Totally.
It's a fair
Dead,
point.
you're saying deadbeat dads are way, way better than single mothers.
Not single mothers, but moms did. Just like I don't know, but
sounded
listen,
better.
it's like I'm not trying to get into a political discussion about
No, I know.
abortion.
I get it.
I'm just saying it's
Neither are we.
just ironic that like that's how it's frowned upon.
But everything.
But
is,
it's tough. Listen, like I'm scared as hell. I'm excited.
Is your girl at this point? Oh, we're only having one. I'm never doing this again. When
Oh,
they're
yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it
Every
changes.
kid my girl says, I go,
It
okay,
changes.
Yeah.
okay.
And then
changes.
they're talking.
Year goes by, I'm
she'll
like,
I know.
talk to.
Where's that shit now?
But biologically, that has to change. Like you forget about all the pain that you went through and all the disgusting like nausea and all that shit.
I have the Men
all
in Black
because
thing.
of
I just go,
evolution.
zink.
We have
We have
lot
three
of
kids.
Yeah.
We just have a lot of vomit discussions. You know, like they know the best kind of food to eat. She's like,
Yes.
oh, this will come out real easy.
Oh, wow.
And your girl talks to my girl because my
Yeah.
girl's sick as fuck.
yeah.
Right now?
They're talking
Right
about
now?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
How far along?
Shit. 3 months.
Oh shit! Right there.
They're about the same. We're a little further.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because we had an issue before where my girl announced it like 6 days in. I was like, I feel like that's early.
Yeah, we did. As you guys know, we did the same thing. As like and it just
You guys are like synchronized.
yeah. It's
I called
Brandon,
Eric.
here we
I called
go.
Eric. I'm like, are you ready? I'm
Jam
about
on it.
to, jam on it. I'm about to bust.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just like and Rachel's just hilarious, man. She's very much like I'll be like, because I'm doing everything, and I love it actually. Like I'm cooking every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I'm using my Traeger grill, and I'm like,
Kristen watches this podcast. He also has negative stuff.
Yeah,
about him.
he's also an asshole. Yeah. Hey, take it down a notch, right? Save that for
y'all.
riffing on Griffin.
He's a
it's
terror to
riffing
be
with
with.
Griffin. It's not riffing on Griffin. What would that be? So
Riffin-
it's just me talking about myself.
Yeah, riffing at Griffin.
My God, she doesn't want to backhand you.
Save it for riffing on Griffin.
No, so like, thinking of Rachel doesn't like spicy.
He calls my podcast "You're Welcome."
That's a great name. I told you from the jump. So
Good name.
it's gonna be that.
I'm cooking a lot. I'm washing clothes. I'm doing a lot of stuff.
I feel like you could have been a good nurse.
Then I say to her, I go, babe, I'm just doing all the stuff. She goes, I'm making a baby.
it trumps everything.
That's the trump.
But
She just drops that down, pow, and I'm like, damn it.
You should say it better be a good kid, because I'm telling you,
I'm out of here.
he starts acting up.
My new name's Paul. And I'm
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
wait
Me
till
and you, both Pauls, two Pauls.
Yeah.
maybe
It's
a
my buddy
third-
Paul.
We love
Yeah.
John Mulaney. Fucking, we hate Erik Griffin.
Yeah.
Who? Wait till you
You
start.
even hear that guy's dumb podcast?
Wait till you start hanging out with the other dads, and then problems really arise. And you realize how weird it is in LA. Like he has so much energy. We're thinking about putting him on, he can't pay attention. We're putting him
Man, I
on
saw the
Adderall.
cutest-
I'm like,
Yeah.
he's 4.
The cutest
Of
fucking.
course he has energy.
The cutest thing.
Adderall. What the fuck are we talking about?
The cutest fucking thing, man. Calvin is like. Kristen wakes up with William, and Calvin wakes up, and he has the hatch. You know the hatch thing that makes the noise. It makes a noise so he could sleep, so he doesn't hear the
Yeah,
the
the
rest
sound
of the house.
machine. Yeah.
He can't get out of bed too early. The rule is when the hatch turns green.
Yeah.
How do you know green? Bro, you at my house? It can be any color. This guy just said green, and that's what it is. Okay? That's fucking weird.
Crazy. We had the same
So-
machine.
So it turns green, and he has to wait to come out, and he'll come out, and every time he comes out, the light turned green. That's what he says when he comes out, right? So this morning I look at the Nanit, the thing, right, that shows him.
Does he have
and
CT? Like,
it's-
why does he talk like that?
free, bro.
Well, you said it like, the night turns.
Yeah, the light
Turned green.
the light turned green. So
That's better.
whatever. So-
Your impersonations are
They're a
terrible.
little off today.
They're off
So where I look at the Nanit, it was like 8:10 this morning, and I look at my phone on the Nanit, and he is in bed watching the hatch, just waiting for it to turn green. Dude, it was so fucking cute. I noticed he was just watching and just waiting, and I went in and I got him. He is such a good boy, dude.
He's disciplined. It sounds like my kid would not wait. My kid
Yeah,
would like
but-
get the
No, my
fuck
kid's
Yeah,
fucking.
but Calvin seems like the kind of kid that's gonna like try to like operate on his brother. You're gonna walk in and he's gonna have on full scrubs.
Yeah.
He's gonna have scrubs, and William's gonna be laying down. He's gonna be like, "All right, scalpel."
Yeah. Had that.
Calvin's gonna watch this and be like, I didn't fucking sound like that.
I know.
Light turned green.
That's
This is the Golden Hour Dad podcast.
That's
now.
not what happened. I
Yeah.
didn't make a. I
Make
didn't
him sound like he
that.
has a mental
You did.
retardation.
No. He's
Editor
3,
at
bro.
this point right now. Replay it. So
Yeah,
you know-
replay it. The light turned green.
You know?
The light turned green.
No, even that is a little.
That's what he did.
Even that's a little.
It's not.
he was that angry about it. Like,
No, he's happy about it.
well, then can we see that?
The light turned green.
I don't. Why
He wants us to know. He's proclaiming it.
Yeah, you're
Dude,
so
you guys-
on one
you
right
know
now
what?
that
Nah.
your whole energy. It's like you're.
No, you guys don't get it. That's fine.
What do you got
That's
for us,
fine.
Nick?
But yeah.
All the single guys back that have no kid experience, there's bored to tears back there.
Whoa, beard.
Hell yeah, that's a good beard.
Get out.
Brendan, Eric, Chris, it's the same guy, different color hair, beard, hair. You guys know the deal, man. It's Sully from New Jersey. Want to know your take on the Wemby and Britney Spears video. What did you guys think of this? You know, obviously she is, you know, where she's at in her life. So I just want to
Wemby?
definitely get your take
What's
on
that?
He's
what you
the
think
number
of
one prospect
that
in
reaction.
the NBA.
So,
Number
all
one
right,
draft
guys,
pick.
deuces.
He's a big
Oh,
deal.
the tall dude. Got
They're
it.
in Vegas for the NBA Summer League, and
The really tall dude, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
7'5".
I remember.
And he's like the next big thing.
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
the next Tim Duncan. Anyway, they're walking. I think it's Catch. They're walking to Catch restaurant.
Wow.
And she sees him.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my God, it's Wemby." And she goes, "It's Britney Spears." This dude, boom, slaps her in the face. Security guard goes,
Wait,
"Bitch, you better back up."
Who slaps her in the face?
His security
guard.
Now, people said she grabbed him. She was definitely like, "Hey, Wemby," and the security guard went, "Back up, bitch." He just thought it was another blonde hoe trying to get to
Where
his
did he
wiener.
Oh my God.
Okay, first of all, she could also be on the side of the road with Chris, and you would just be like, "Oh, that family is."
Yeah, she's looking tough these days.
You know, we take a lot of showers. Don't let him.
I'm just saying, it's like that.
Yeah, she looks
Can
like.
I tell you what I feel for her is that there was a time when Britney Spears legit was one of the most famous people on the planet, like top 20 most famous.
Oh, bar none, top 10.
Maybe even top 10.
When I was 16,
in the United States, for sure,
Yeah.
could be you're talking about president of the United States, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan,
Chris D'Elia.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Britney Spears,
Yep.
Justin Bieber. Is that famous,
Brendan
right?
Schaub, yep.
This must be the fact that she even had to go do that, because 20 years ago she would have been like, "Oh, is that basketball player?
He would have came to her.
Hey, she would have had a
Nah,
person."
she would just go like this. And he would have been like.
He would have came to her and his dick was
So the fact that she's like some weird auntie now,
Yeah, I know.
who's chasing somebody down like, "Oh, Wemby!" You know, it's like that must be really sucky for her.
Yeah.
You know, it must be really like, damn.
And that security guard's like, I don't know this
She hasn't
bitch.
seen
I'm
her-
from France.
She hasn't seen her kids in a year. You know,
Yeah, my heart goes
people
out
are
to
calling
her,
the
man.
cops to go check on her.
Dude, remember
because
she had
of
kids with Kevin Federline?
Instagram posts.
Kevin Federline, what a come up.
all
Remember he's just
sad.
in the back, was like, yeah, I'll fuck her.
Yeah.
And then fucking 3 kids later.
I know, but bro, this is the thing about like it's just like you're not equipped to deal with that fame. Like it's just
Nobody is.
It's just
Has
so.
it worked out for anybody? Like on that level? Like,
I don't know,
how
man.
famous she is.
Like I saw a video of of like them interviewing Tom Cruise the other day, and I'm just like, where is his mind? Like, and he's a guy that we think has it all together, but like that level of fame is so it fucks you up.
Humans aren't supposed to be
even
that
a little
famous.
bit. Like I have to fucking talk about it in my therapy, like when I have a fucking day where people are like doing things to me, like coming up to me on the street or whatever the fuck, and like I have to put a smile on my face and I'm in a bad mood. You know, it's like a little bit of that is hard. Like I can't imagine that at fucking 19.
Like not being able to go out to
Bro.
to the theater with your friends. You can't go out to eat without getting bombarded.
Yeah, man, it's tough times.
I don't like.
That's why I never, you know, it's like when Workaholics was at its height.
Yeah.
I guess I was already older, you know? So I always had a thought in my head, like, you know what? I'm not going to ever let this be a thing for me.
Don't let the fame go to your head.
Because it's going to go away.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
yeah,
like,
you were mature.
Yeah,
That's
so-
an older
right.
approach. But it's also like when
People miss it when it's gone.
like these young kids, like even John Morant, it's like he's 24 with $300 million in the bank. He's one of the best basketball players on earth. He's gonna fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
There's no blueprint to go, hey man, when you have this many eyeballs, you gotta act this way. He's like, what the fuck you want me to do? Look at Bieber, dude. Imagine Bieber. He's playing in Toronto on the drums on the street. Usher's like, this kid's cool, blows him up. Yeah. And then he went through his phase,
The way
unfortunately,
Bieber
because of social.
turned it all around.
It's amazing. And who
Amazing.
knows how he's doing?
Amazing.
Like, who knows how he's doing though?
I
Like,
don't know,
yeah, he's a great kid and such a talent, but humans aren't made to be that
know,
famous, especially with social media now. So back in the day, we'd see, you know, whatever, people get famous, but they weren't dealing with it like we are now.
I know. Social
Well,
media.
we weren't in depth into people's personal business.
True.
I mean, if Michael Jordan had to deal with social media, I don't know if he would have been as famous.
That's it.
Or as beloved.
There it is. He
Idealized.
wouldn't be as beloved
Yeah.
because they said he was a complete nightmare, like an asshole.
Yeah, but regardless of that, I'm saying like he also was like,
No, that's
He was a savage.
Everyone thought,
Yeah.
but
Savage.
dude. There were people at home that were like, "Fuck Michael Jordan,"
Right.
But they had nowhere to.
that's another thing.
You know what I mean?
You had to do like this. You had to like write a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
To
wrote
the
it-
Bulls,
yeah.
and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Dear
Right,
Michael.
right.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't even 140 characters. They could write a 7-page, and then you didn't even get it. Imagine you have a person
Yeah, you didn't even get it. Yeah, exactly.
who's like, yeah, I got like 10 hate letters.
Yeah.
You want to see it?
No.
But what's the way social media is? It would be like when you wake up.
Yeah.
Your manager's there holding the letters
Yeah.
over your head, and they're just like, read this.
Yep.
You have to read
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's
you
my-
have to see
yeah,
this.
that's my life.
That's what's it's like that's what social
Ooh,
media
it's
is.
horrible when you put it that way, man.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's not
man.
good. It's absolutely, and we don't know the long term kind of
I think
side
they're
effects.
starting to
It's
now.
starting to come, and suicide's up, and then even we're grown ass men. Sometimes it'll get me depressed. You're like, fuck.
Well, I can say this, man. Not everyone's equipped for the negative consequences.
No.
Not everybody's equipped for it.
I don't think anybody is though.
Well, no, there are people that
I'm
can
saying-
phase it out. There are people that, I mean, it affects them.
Who though? Give me a good example.
Him.
Yeah. I mean, well,
He dealt with it.
I
Well-
did, but it was, yeah, it was.
no, what I'm saying
He goes to therapy every day.
I
Art.
understand that,
Yeah.
but you still have to live your life. You still have to you're providing. You still have to.
Well,
do
he's
the
not.
things
Yeah,
you
he's not
do.
going to jump off a fucking
what
building,
I'm
but
saying is,
he
there
got.
are
It
people
was
who
close,
are
and
not
I was right there
equipped.
with you.
There's people who are not equipped at all to even deal with
Any of
a
that.
tweet
Yeah.
about them. They're not even equipped to deal with like the amount
Yeah.
of like you get bombarded, man. You get
I was talking
bombarded.
about to a comic the other day, famous comic, and he was just like, "Man, I get one comment, dude, and it's just like, I mean, people are more resilient than individuals are more resilient than they give themselves credit for if they let themselves be." But, yeah, dude. I mean, to be honest, it was touch and go there for a while. Like I going through my shit, I was like, oh man, this would be just way easier if none of this shit was happening, and and I know how to make none of it happen is to just fucking go away.
Right.
And there are people that have.
Like
done-
deleting the apps, you mean?
No,
I'm sorry,
that's
I'm
not
not
what I
following.
mean. Yeah, but there are people that have like, dude. I was watching a show, Love Island, right? And dude, like 4 people have committed suicide. From
The
that
host
show
committed
because of-
suicide
I
because they
know,
were so
bro.
mean to
I
her.
know, and
she's gorgeous.
And if I hadn't gone through all my shit, I would have been like, oh, they're weak. But bro, it's another story, man. When
I'm
the
with
shit-
you. I go when I see
Yeah.
it now. I go. I get it.
Dude, my heart, I
Yeah.
feel for these people. man.
I'll see it. And I go.
It's-
I kind of get it now.
Well, I'll tell you what. I talk about this on my podcast. I've talked about it a few times. But remember when like Logan Paul was going through his shit, and I was tweeting at him, and that thing went viral, and I was making fun of him about all that. I regret that I did that, man. I regret that I did that. It was a joke, and I but like, bro, when somebody goes through something like that, it is so hard for them, and you can see it's hard for them. And these people who just want to make a quick joke about something, it's just not worth it, bro. And that's me talking about I'm older now. I went through my shit, but I think that this is the data that we didn't know about. That the data you're talking about, we don't know how it's affecting people. We're starting to understand how it affects
But
people.
I also think it's the culture. Like now, like I won't say who it is. I was in the green room. I was at the Laugh Factory, and these guys were making fun of Matt Rife. And I don't know those guys that well, but we were in the circle back there. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
They're losers.
I was like, "You know how many
Well, I
tickets
don't know
that
who
dude
they were,
sells? Oh, if it's about tickets, I go, no. You got to realize, man, he was doing comedy way before this. You see him on Wild Out. I'm like, you know how hard that dude's worked, and you guys are just gonna say and
It's
talk
just
shit.
whoever blows up, they're gonna talk shit, man. I mean, it's just how it is.
But I think it's a culture
They're
where
jealous.
Everybody wants.
because
you-
I remember when I go to the comedy store, like whoever it was, name a. I remember Bert's special came out one time, and Bert's my boy, man. I remember I walked in, and the rest of these people are his quote unquote boys.
Yep.
Like, you see Bert's special? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it was great. Like, no, shitty. I'm like,
any special,
what?
they go.
Even if it was
It doesn't
not
matter who
good,
it is.
if it's your friend, you go ride or die.
I
Ride or
don't
die.
even watch them. I just go. It was great.
Yeah, I don't watch.
I don't watch them. I go,
it's
"It's my
very
boy.
rare
I love it."
I actually just
So Girls
watched-
was fantastic. That's the last one I've watched.
I just watched that. I was just it's so funny you say that. I
Girls
was just
a
about to
beast.
say. I was just about to say. I was like, I really enjoyed that. I
Beast.
hit him up, and I was like, Yo, my wife and I are watching. this special right
Fantastic.
now. So that's a good one.
Fantastic.
I watch 0 specials. I've only
Tom's
seen.
the only one I watch, and then Big J's.
I've only seen Chris Rock's, the one where he did the tambourine,
The second one?
not the one with Will
The
Smith.
live one? Oh, the
No.
one.
Did you watch the second version of Tambourine? Because that shit is fire.
Yeah, what the
He
fuck? Why
redid
is
it.
I don't understand.
I don't care why he did it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
It's
you.
good.
I saw the first version. I liked it.
The second
I
one's
know
better.
The second one
Yeah,
is
he's
like
right.
the second one's like, oh, this is vintage
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah.
Why? It's the same shit. No.
No.
Oh, well then why didn't he just make a new special?
I think it was just like
Just enjoy it though, right?
my theory is
No, I mean I do. I would, but I don't understand why didn't you call it something else?
My theory is the culture and whatever was going on. That when they first put it out, they were probably like, "Well, let's not put this joke out. Let's not put this."
Yeah.
And then time went on, and he was like, "You know what?
That shit was fire.
Let's recut this
Yeah.
and put it out the way I want." And then
Yep.
this is it. So it's like a remastered.
It's how it should have been.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
When you're that famous, who cares?
No. I get it. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a little break because Patreon, dude, it's all the rage. Everyone's talking about it. Our Patreon is lit. The Golden Hour Podcast.
Patreon.com/The Golden Hour Podcast.
It's so good. You get 2 new episodes every freaking month. Also, you get the ones that you see on YouTube ad-free.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah.
That's a deal.
People
That's
are
a steal.
freaking out, dude. People
So,
are freaking out.
Get on with it.
Get on with. Also, we need your submissions. You guys make the show. So whatever submission you have, your worst date ever, your
Best
first
BJ,
date,
whatever it is.
yeah, we built this city.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, send it in. We will rip your ride, your animal. Send us your worst dad stories, your mom stories. We got 3 dads now. Eric announced the news. He's gonna be a dad. What's up? Send us submissions.
The Golden Hour subs at gmail.com.
Love you guys.
That was
I think it's the culture though. Like even if, let's say you watch Segura Special or Birch or Big J's, like even, I mean, we're a team here and you have your voice, but if you came here and you were shitting on them, I wouldn't allow it. You can't have that culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I don't-
no one in here has ever come on like, do you see this special and you shit on to get
bro,
views
that's
or whatever?
for
Well, not
fucking
on
that's
camera.
whack. Yeah,
but even off-
yeah,
but
though
even
you have
off
your
camera.
opinions,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you don't want to come up and fucking trash someone.
No, man.
Well,
Especially
what
if
I've
you
learned-
know them, especially, it's like, yeah, it's
But what I've learned very clearly is, like, we always talk about the brotherhood of comedians, but it's a brotherhood of convenience.
I mean, there's no brotherhood yet.
Boom.
It's a
Tony
convenience.
Hinchcliffe does it best. I wish I would have thought this. He goes, it's Tony Hinchcliffe and quote unquote, and my friends right now. My friends right now. That's what it is.
So it's like it's that sucks. But like I say, just to put a stamp on it, it's just I just think that not everyone is equipped for that sort of Britney Spears fame.
And that's why that bitch got hit.
But it's like, but the other stuff that comes with it, you think it offsets, and it probably doesn't sometimes. When if you have $100 million in the bank from what you did, and then so the trade off is now,
No privacy.
You don't know you don't know even how to put a stamp on a letter, or you don't know how to shop at the grocery store, or you don't know how to you can't be out in public. If that's the trade off, I don't know. Some people say, well, I'd take that trade off until they're
I'm around. They're probably the most famous family on the planet. I'm around them all the time. I tell my girl, I'm like, look at that, man. That is a curse, dude. Like, you would not want that
least they
life.
leaned into it.
Security everywhere all the time. They can't go anywhere. Anything they do,
into it, though.
it's a nightmare, man. And for their kids, it's not going well. That is a curse, man. They have all the money in the world, but it's not worth it. Tell my girl that all the time. Like that's what they got to deal with. Nightmare.
Talk about Rogan.
No,
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah. Rogan does it. I mean,
No, he does it.
He's
as
also
right as he-
older.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're a comic, and this is partly the reason why people survive things, even yourself, is that when you're a comic, you coming up, you're so like frugal, and you're so like, how am I gonna make this? And the steps that you're feeling all the steps.
Yeah.
So when it happens, you're just you don't change that much.
Yeah.
That's why
comics.
That's why the ones that do change, I just kind of go, what? Why are you acting like
It's
that?
so weird, bro. It's so weird, man. Like it's so odd, man.
and it's so obvious too.
I know.
It's like all of us can tell, right?
I don't know. It's insecurity and shit. Like, I mean, God bless certain people. They've always been the same. Like, it's like, dude, they never change, and it's like, that's awesome. But then there are people that are just like, they start acting like their shit don't stink, and it's like, bro, you're not better than fucking trying to make 8 people in a room laugh. Like, you're not better than that, bro. You came from that shit. Like, you'll still eat shit.
Yeah.
In that
No matter who you are.
situation.
Yeah.
So like, why are you acting like you're better than a room?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you're not. So yeah, it's odd. I mean, you can joke about it. Oh, I'm the shit. And Brian Callen does it all the time. I do it. But like, bro, when comics are supposed to be real as fuck. That's what makes them successful. Unless it's a flash in a pan, fucking, carrot.
there's no longevity
Carrot
with
top
that,
type
yeah.
thing. Although carrot top.
Well,
is fucking
he's
killing
I'm about
it.
to say,
but
he's had a
No,
More
but
successful
I'm
than
saying,
all of us. Yeah.
But
I'm
I'm
gonna go
saying-
that way.
But I'm saying, for the most part, I mean, there's outliers, but for the most part, like, you walk around fucking lying and faking the funk. It's like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work long term. I think,
You're right.
but I don't know.
What was this, a young
Speaking of
Sean
Kill
Austin
Tony.
Green, huh? Just a hobbit.
Hey, long time no see. At least for Brendan, anyway. I think I was on episode 10 of King and the Sting.
Whoa.
Back when I was living in a van. I'm
Wow.
doing a little better now. I've got a little apartment out here in the deep East Austin uncharted territory with the cows and the new Teslas rolling off the line. As you can see, even trying to maybe get a little podcast studio
Good for you,
going.
brother.
Just need about $3,000 worth of cameras and microphones and stuff. Anyway, I hate to only have a question for Brendan, but I saw that Casa Bonita is officially open. So I just want to know, Brendan, you got any Casa Bonita stories?
What's that?
Ever have a birthday there? Maybe
Yes.
go crush some Casa Bonita with the football team after a big win? Let's hear it. Buzz, buzz, soar, jam on it, man.
That I love Jam on it.
new
That might
Guy's
be it.
so well spoken.
First of all, the
Good podcast
weirdest
voice.
set of posters in the back there. There's
Kill
like
Tony Purple
Gorillas,
Rain.
gorillas,
Purple Rain.
Weird.
and gorillas.
Yeah.
What's the deal
So
with?
Casa Bonita is a Mexican restaurant in Denver, and
Okay.
it's in the like rural Denver. It's
is a
awful
pretty
food.
specific question.
But it's awful food.
Okay.
But they have like it's this whole like experience. Like they have cliff divers inside the thing.
Inside what thing?
Inside the restaurant, they have cliff divers.
This
Like
feels
look at it. Looks
feels like a Schaub show.
no, look at
kinda
it. It looks
question.
insane.
Okay.
They have cliff divers.
What?
They have they
I
have
don't
like,
understand.
but the what's dope is it's always been like a staple in Denver. Like it was kind of a joke. I had birthdays there.
Okay.
My mom on my 9th birthday, in order to see the cliff divers, which I was so into as a kid for whatever reason, you had to eat the food. My mom's gangster. And she was like, "Oh, we just here. My son, it's his birthday. His friends are here. We just want to see the cliff divers." And they're like, "No, you guys got to buy food." My mom's like, "I'm not buying the fucking food." You guys like, then you can't come in. She's like, "Then we're not coming in." I was like, "Mom, it's my birthday." I was crying and shit. But what's dope about this is the South Park creators, who are CU alum, shout out to them, bought Casa Bonitas.
Oh, I heard about this.
And they're not doing tips; they're just paying a
heard
flat
about
$30 an hour.
Yeah.
But they're putting all the money into Casa Bonita because Casa Bonita's been in South Park a bunch of times.
Really?
Because they're from
oh, right.
Denver.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that must be great.
So dope.
I'm just saying, it must be
So
great
excited.
to like be like where you can like do that.
So dope.
You know, you go to your favorite restaurant. I always want to.
So
I always.
guess, my thing is, who fucking cares?
About Casa Bonita?
No, about honestly any of this. Who cares about any of it? Really? Who thinks?
Oh, I
about
know what
that?
this is.
No, I'm.
oh no, the wet man hating on Casa
I'm not
Bonita
hate- I'm not
it's
hating.
not about you.
No, I don't think it's shitty what's happening. I'm not hating on it.
They were-
It's just,
they were shut
why
down
do you
forever.
Care.
Go to ChrisDelia.com.
For, I will
There
be
you
in
go.
Charlotte and Nashville.
Hey guys, Zany's
Vegas.
Rosemont, Chicago.
also-
Zany's in Rosemont. 4 shows, July 21st and 22nd. I will be in Chicago. I know it's summertime. The club is sweating me right now. They're like, "What's going on?" But it's like it's summertime in Chicago.
Summer's hard.
Summer's hard. So I need you guys
Competing
out
with
there.
the Cubs.
Yeah,
At
we're
Wrigley
competing with
Field.
like the sun in that awful town.
Yeah.
So when the weather's nice, but hey, Chicago, Rosemont, 21st and 22nd, come see me.
And I got a bunch of dates coming up. So we got Schaub and Friends July 28th at the Ice House. Hopefully you guys are in town. We got the Ice House. That's 8 p.m. show. Schaub and Friends at the Ice House. And then in August we just added what is it? Omaha, Liberty Town Square, all that shit. So that's just, and then we're also adding Phoenix in
I
August.
actually just had it.
all that shit.
You know how on
That's good sales. man.
Instagram you can
Good
like
sales.
change what you can have a link.
I'm gonna perform at Casa
Yeah.
Bonita.
You know, you can put a link, but you can like to put different words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put ChrisDelia.com. And it clicks and you go to my.
Oh, sick. Tight move.
That's funny. I just added 2 Brea dates and 2 Irvine dates that I haven't posted yet, but they'll be on. Or they might be on there at this point when this comes out. But yeah. So I'll be in OC.
Shout out to Casa Bonita though.
I went there in 1997.
Casa
You went there?
Bonita.
I had 4 birthdays there, and then also my little league weigh-ins were there. Like they
weigh-ins?
patch the fat kids. They patch
Oh, I
like,
thought Damon
for,
was.
for football.
Yeah, but like, why are the Wayans there?
Yeah, for weigh-ins.
They
Yeah,
were shooting. They were filming.
I used to go to
Blank
Shakey's. That's where I would go when I was a kid.
Did Shakey's have cliff divers?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
little bit disappointed.
what successful
all we
cartoon
had, all we
makers
had was
bought that?
Mojo's.
Yeah.
I'm on the wait list. I'm going to Denver next week, but I don't know. if
tuning
I'm-
Casa Bonitas.
Yeah.
You're
There's
gonna
a
go?
wait list?
I don't-
If it's open,
it's massive.
It's like it's a nostalgia thing. It's very campy. As a kid, it was dope to
Oh,
see
it's
cliff divers.
so dope in there, dude.
But okay.
Think
but
of like, you know when you go inside Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah, I
the
get
ride,
it.
it's like that. The
I get
entire
it.
restaurant, but not
very-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I get that.
Those very poor
Why are you
people.
on a wait list for it? though?
Because it's the new hotness. The South Park guys bought it and put all this money into
Got
it
it.
to make it even more lit. You piece of shit.
Okay.
They closed because of COVID.
Brendan's
And
mad.
then
It's like,
like-
this is my childhood.
okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Special
okay.
place in my heart.
So they're
dude.
okay. So
I had
it's gonna
4
have
birthdays
a.
there.
Didn't you go to some bullshit place in New Jersey when you
Yeah,
were a kid?
I did, and
Probably
I don't
some-
care about it.
Probably some, You're not gonna buy
No,
it.
New Jersey doesn't have anything. Where'd you go?
Yeah, that's true.
Jersey Shore?
That's true. Yeah, no, I went to. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah,
His
I just.
dad took him to Atlantic City.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
While he was like having mob boss meetings.
Right?
Big Billy.
Yeah, big Bill.
Hey, here's a couple grand. Go have fun.
Just Chris at the
What's
crap
this?
table, but like this.
I just- yeah.
Have you performed out there?
Where?
In
Atlantic City?
blow on these.
yeah, Atlantic City.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a weird, like
It is weird.
shitty Vegas kind
It
of.
is weird.
There was the Borgata.
Well, that's like Reno.
Yeah, but yeah, true. But there's something about like the jersey of it. That's
Yeah,
just,
That's what makes
Yeah,
it.
it's cool, but it's just a weird vibe. And the Borgata is so big.
yeah.
Like the weekend before with Sebastian, I was like, I should not be in this.
Reno is just Reno and Atlantic City. They're just. It's like Reno, especially. You have Vegas.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
when you decide to go to Reno
Yeah.
for the Vegas experience,
Yeah.
Bad
you're
life
saying
choices.
I'm broke.
Yeah. You know what? Whenever I think of Reno,
Yeah.
whenever I think of Reno, I
Yeah,
think of that movie
that's
Smoking Aces.
Oh yeah.
Remember that movie?
is
Great movie.
Terrible. It's truly awful.
Oh, I got a good recommendation for you though. You might like it. You like
What?
terrible shit,
I
but
do.
you might like this. The Terminal List
What's that?
with Chris Pratt
Oh yeah, I would watch
on
that.
the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
I just saw that. I already saw that one. I talked about it on Riffin with Griffin every Wednesday live.
Griffin on Griffin.
No, it's not
What did
Riffin
I
on
see
Griffin. That's a different
that
podcast where
was
I'm just
good?
like, Erik Griffin, let's talk about it.
What did I see
You,
that was
you didn't
good?
like the Terminal List?
No, I did. I liked it.
Oh,
You know,
thank God.
What I like about Amazon when they do things like that is like they go, all right, we're instead of making a movie, we're gonna shoot a because they did the same thing with
I think
Jack
I saw
Reacher.
Terminal List.
Jack Reacher,
It just
same
came
thing.
out.
They just do a whole. No, it didn't.
It
That's
did
been
not.
out, like,
It's been out for.
Terminal List didn't just come out.
It was
No,
like
it's been out.
8 months ago, bro.
Yeah.
What?
I talked about it.
Ah,
I thought it was
Rip
random.
off
I
your
missed
back.
that episode.
Don't worry.
I'll see it.
I missed the Schaub show too.
Yeah.
I didn't. I watched them both.
This year is.
now you know.
I watched both of them.
Kristen watches them, but you know.
The Terminal List been out a hot second.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna post about it today.
No, it's good.
Oh, bro, people are gonna be
You
like,
should
bro,
watch Jack Reacher. That's a good one too.
I'm out.
it's okay.
No. That you didn't
Now
like
the
that
guy
one?
from The
okay.
Office.
No,
No, the big ass dude.
But that's
I
what-
like that dude.
but from the books.
I know. No,
That's what he's
bro,
supposed to
don't-
look like.
Don't be. I know, man. Don't be saying stuff that I learned fucking 3 years ago. Okay. I don't want to be hearing that stuff. You should know that I
you
knew
learned
that 3 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, when the fucking Jack Reacher movie came out, I was probably longer than 3 years ago. Huh? When
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, the last Tom Cruise and shit.
I thought the
Tom Cruise. I don't care. I don't.
Oh, I'll watch
If
whatever.
Tom Cruise was 3'5", he has the presence of Shaquille O'Neal.
What's up,
Okay, I'm just saying.
Jack Reacher?
Beat everybody with this.
yeah.
I thought the Terminal List was a true story. I had to Google. I'm like, is Terminal List a true story? I'm like, there's no way the government's killing fucking
you don't
Navy
fucking know.
SEAls. You know.
He thought it was a true story.
Oh,
So
dude.
well, someone who
Did that make it better
Alex
for you?
Jones says it.
no,
or something.
someone who recommended it to me. I thought they said
Alex Jones
that.
recommended it to you.
No, a guy who knows his shit. He's like, you gotta see Terminal.
So
List.
Alex Jones recommended it to you.
Nah, bro.
That is my boy though.
It is. Listen.
That'd be great. You get it. That would actually be a hilarious thing. You get movie recommendations from Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to check this out.
Yeah.
Because your whole thought would be like, ooh.
Yeah. I actually.
He's like, yes, he signs. True story.
Yeah. Don't drink water anymore.
Water kills him.
So hold on. I don't care about
Anything.
any show. The thing about it is,
Oh, cool, man.
Terminal List. Terminal List is the
out.
thing that made me realize how crazy it is that nobody gives a fuck about TV shows or movies anymore. Because this was everywhere before it came out.
I didn't see anything.
It was everywhere. Billboards, on social media, everywhere. You couldn't you go to sleep, they bought shit in ads in your eyelids.
I missed
It
all
was
of it.
everywhere. And then a week after the shit came out, nobody was fucking talking about it
There's too
anymore.
many shows to compete with. It's just next.
But it was
next.
just crazy. I don't even know if it was a hit or not or what, but
It's so good. But
I don't even remember if I saw it or not.
Yeah.
I think I saw it.
I hate
But
that.
season 2's coming because there's 5 books. I looked it up and they've renewed for season 2 already.
Same with Silo.
So it must have been good.
Silo was good.
It must have been good.
Silo
It's
was
fucking
good.
intense.
I got friends that say they don't like Silo.
Well,
And they say that
they're monsters.
But they say that if you want to say Silo isn't great, okay, I still think it's good and fun to watch, but they're saying that it looks cheap and that the set decoration is terrible. And
so
friends are boring.
Just a second. So two Chris's friends who were saying this.
Go ahead.
So in a post-apocalyptic underground silo,
I'm out.
These motherfuckers want what? Drapes? What do they want?
No, I think
what do
they're
they want?
just saying
Christmas lights?
It looks like
hey, I want you to call them and let them know from me.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with Eric on this.
All right.
They're idiots.
You're making me feel more confident.
It looks cheap. They've been living in an underground style for 100 years.
I think you're missing the point, but I think the point is it looks like it was done like theater, like a production.
That actress is phenomenal.
No, she's great. Yeah, no, I know that. You know who's terrible is Common.
I like
Common.
No.
Common reminds me of not the acting style or level of acting.
Yeah.
But Common reminds me of De Niro in the sense that like De Niro's De Niro in every movie.
No, bro, you're crazy.
That's
to
heavy.
even utter those words.
Wow.
I know what you're making a point. I get it.
You get the point I'm making? Common's that guy every time.
Common and
he
Smoking
was that way in
Aces?
John Wick. He was
Common
that way in,
is
he's that guy.
I don't
You don't believe him.
No, no, dude.
I do. I believe it. I like it.
And look, I think Common's cool. I think he's handsome. I like his vibe.
Good actor.
No. Right? But the only reason is because he's not an actor. That's why. He's a rapper.
He is an actor.
Now.
How dare you?
He's been an actor now for 15 years.
We're talking about Common, right?
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, who's a great actor then that you think right now?
Is 50 Cent a good actor?
Come on, dude.
League's better than Common.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What 50 Cent performance are you going to put up against Common?
The one where he got real
Den of
skinny?
Thieves.
The one he got really skinny and nobody watched?
Den of Thieves is better.
of Thieves? See,
Isn't
this
he in
is
that?
why when you
Is he? No.
you know what?
No, he's not.
Before you talk movies with anyone, you have to actually ask them, what do you think is a good movie? So then you can gauge how ridiculous.
This is why I've always wondered
Yeah.
why you talk movies with him.
Yeah,
I'm the shit, dude.
Nope,
Yeah,
you're out.
I'm done with you.
Nope, new rule. What else you got?
I talk about movies and I do it in a great way.
By the way, you guys brought up Signs. Can I just say this?
Easy now.
If you're the science team of this alien race,
Yeah.
you should be fired because you're saying, "Hey, let's go to the acid world."
It's 90% water, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're allergic to acid. Hey, we found an acid planet.
It wasn't that good.
But they're in like Idaho or some shit.
No, it doesn't matter.
They're like landlocked.
You don't go to
There's
a
no water.
planet that is 80% water, and you're allergic to that, and you go to this planet?
To check things out. They didn't think they were throwing it in their face. Maybe they were
Stupid.
cool.
You could see it from outside in outer space. It's all black.
Head science officer right here.
Yeah.
He
Wait a
was,
minute.
he was
He's
also,
like,
the IT guy in Independence Day.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
IT
No,
guy.
that is funny.
Yeah, IT guy. What else you got?
Hold on. No. Fuck off with this shit. Signs is bad. Fucking
Signs is bad. Signs is bad. It's such a good
Unbreakable is amazing.
His two best movies are obviously
It's the
Signs?
first two.
the first two.
Yeah.
The
No,
Sixth
but-
Sense.
Sixth Sense and Signs. But I actually
Split
like
was great.
Split.
Split's good.
No, Split was great.
I like
Oh,
Village.
Split.
I actually like The Village.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, they're in the village. And,
I know, but I don't remember it.
Split
It
was
says in the
fucking
title.
good, man.
Split was great. Split was great. The guy's great. Wait, what else though, dude?
Did he do The Devil too? The one where they're in the
he produced a lot.
they're in
of
the
those.
elevator?
He
That
didn't
shit is
direct
lit.
them. He just
Oh,
produced
bro, that
The
was
Devil
terrible,
in the
bro.
elevator?
You're a
Dude, you're a moron.
no. That
Hey, I'm sorry.
no. Please, that's okay. To call me a moron because I didn't like the fucking movie.
I know. No, but not just
That came from the
movie.
That came from the
yeah,
soul.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The movie of it is like, you didn't like the devil? What kind of fucking idiot?
So bad.
Like it's Shawshank.
Have you seen Airbender?
No, I turned it off.
That is one of the worst. I don't know why-
Shyamalan, I like watching any Shyamalan movie because he takes big swings, and when he hits, it's good, and even when it's bad, those are my favorite kind of directors because it's like, oh, this was really bad to
He's
me.
only hit.
A
Listen,
few times, yeah.
But boy, did he hit.
Yeah, he hit.
His thing that he does,
That's the thing. You got to stop doing that. You got to
Yeah, you
stop
can't do
doing
that
that.
anymore.
You can't do that.
But I'll say this: I did like his show on Apple TV. The
Yeah,
Servant.
it was good. Yeah, I didn't see the last season, but it was great.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, the first couple seasons, I
Great.
was like, I really like
They were
this.
great.
But then it went to a place where I'm like, they were reaching. Maybe
I'd
things don't need to go 5 seasons.
I'd love to see this
Agreed.
guy and Chris at a headbutting contest.
We've talked to him before.
A lot. He's great.
Yeah, he's great.
What up, Golden Hour boys? It is Noah from Nashville, and I have a sour or power for you. This one is swimming in the pool with a shirt on. Growing up as a fat kid, this was definitely a power move to me. I thought it was kind of like I'm wearing armor, and that nobody would know I'm fat if I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah,
But
it's a huge mistake.
you quickly learn when you get in the water, the shirt sticks to you, and it kind of makes you look more fat, and just lets everyone know that you're insecure. So
Yeah, of course.
kind of a sour move, but as a fat kid, you think it's a power move. What do you guys think? Eric, do you swim with the shirt on? Yeah, let me know. Love you guys. Bye.
The most subtle.
It wasn't really that.
And wait.
Until the end.
And look at the look on his face. You piece of shit. You piece of shit, man.
Eric, you
But
swim
wait,
with a shirt on?
let me
anyway?
actually get your back for a little bit. That's the worst kind of hair you can have. Right there is the long hair that is curly but has no body to it.
Well,
That's the worst kind of hair. He has to cut his hair.
the salon he goes to. They have pictures.
Yeah.
And like that's number one. Yours is number 2.
No. Mine has fucking volume. His is
His would look
give me
good-
that. It's pointing to an Afghan hound.
No, his would look good as a mullet with the curl in the back. What he's doing now
Maybe.
is a little awkward.
It's
it would look
he's gotta
very
cut
old school, like John Crook mullet if he did that.
John Crook.
To answer his question, it's like I didn't get fat till in adulthood, till I tore my ACL playing basketball, and then I didn't have insurance.
Playing a victim, dude.
Yeah, so I was actually it was.
You got a
crazy
row
how-
machine.
Blame it on society.
No, but so now, but like you know what? Funny thing too, is
Working
I
out
love
is far
when
right.
people- Like when the trolls hit me up, they'll be like, oh, you're old and fat, and
Fuck them.
and I go, no, but my thing is like, oh, what? Am I? So when I've been shopping at the petite store and nothing fits, are you telling me it's because I'm fat?
Yeah.
It's like fuck off, man. You're not hurting my feelings. Oh, you're my feelings. I'm fucking fat.
yeah,
It
yeah.
Well,
doesn't
it's a
matter.
sheep mentality. They can't come up. It's easier to destroy
fun-
than
I say
create.
this.
Be funny.
If you're gonna call me fat,
Yeah, bro.
be this guy.
Be witty
That
about
was
it.
great.
Be
Yeah.
witty about it.
Be funny.
Yeah.
Be funny.
I'll
yeah.
laugh.
It's so like, dude.
I'm 51. I'm this is a choice, bitch.
But if they're witty, they wouldn't be haters. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just
But
a
I am-
sheep regurgitating.
I've been walking every day with Rachel. I am like now I'm getting back onto my rowing machine because it's like if I'm gonna have a kid, I want to survive.
You know
Yeah,
why?
bro.
But also the pictures. That kid's gonna have those pictures for the rest of their life, and you're all like,
And also,
tits
I
and
told
stuff. You know,
I told
don't
Rachel
be-
this.
don't be rude, man.
I told Rachel this yesterday.
is that rude?
It's a little rude, but you know.
No,
I said to her, I said, you
Tits,
know what?
small penis, your pussy underneath, They're gonna have those pics.
Really?
think about.
I feel like
Well, I'm just saying that's
I
what
feel
he
like the
did.
3 of you
That's what he said.
and the fucking peanut gallery over here laughing.
Oh, yeah, you don't have a pussy under your balls. I was just making a joke.
Maybe.
It could be a hermaphrodite, dude. Eric's a hermaphrodite. Let's start that.
I said to Rachel, I was like, I want to get in shape because if we have a daughter, I don't want her to be into fat guys. I was like,
and nothing will get you in shape like
I
a
was
kid.
like, your dad messed up. He ruined you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Look at these-
But also, you do, if you have a daughter, you want them to be into fat guys. You do. They're
I don't
good
think-
guys.
No, I don't want that.
Fat guys are good guys.
Some of them. Eric's great.
Yeah, because they're
I
jolly.
met some fat guys who
They're
are
jolly.
assholes.
They're jolly.
Yeah. They're jolly.
You're either jolly.
He's taking
I don't
things.
like where any
One
of
of
this
the-
is going.
one
you
of
know
the-
what I mean?
One of the hardest I laughed as a kid was there was a Garfield comic strip, and Garfield was walking with this fat guy, and he was like kind of, I don't know if he was making fun of him or what, and then the next comic was the fat guy pummeled him into the ground, and then the next slide was Garfield says, "I thought fat people were supposed to be jolly." It's so stupid, dude. Like, who? And so I fucking always think fat people are supposed to be jolly, but they're often not because they really have a lot of demons.
Yeah, there's demons. I don't swim with
So many demons.
I don't swim with my shirt off. I'm a shirt on. I don't do that anymore. I don't think I've
Yeah, fuck
ever
it
done
now
that.
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. At this
No, now
point
it's cool to own.
Own it.
Yeah, people.
Own
I
it.
don't really care.
If you, by the way,
I always used to be insecure because I had a thing when I was a kid called Hirschsprungs, and it's a intestinal issue where they have to cut your intestines and then sew them together. So when I was a baby, I had a colostomy.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, so I have this big scar.
damn.
So it's terrible when you're fat because then it looks like I have a front booty. You know what I mean? Because like the scar, so when you get fat, it just kind of, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Folds in.
dude,
yeah,
it
like a
takes a
sandwich.
shit like this. Flush the toilet.
stupid ass, dude. So
There it is.
So, oh no way, dude!
That was Kevin. Found that.
Oh wow, good job, Kevin. I
Fat
thought
people
so.
were
So what does he do
jolly.
though? He what makes it happen?
Why is he mean to him?
Yeah, why?
because Garfield was mean.
Garfield was gangster, dude.
Yeah, he was a little.
America Garfield
So-
love hot lasagna?
He was an asshole.
Weird.
What was
I don't even know why he hit him.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because he was being a dick.
Oh, he's falling too close behind.
Maybe he farted or something.
Why is that guy in football gear?
He's making fun of him. Oh, he's making fun of him. He's doing
Oh,
what the
he's
lady's
doing the-
doing, and then
he's
he's doing
doing the
what the
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
I totally remember that red shirt and the yellow pants, man. Unbelievable. So
If my kid was fat, I'd be like, don't shirt. It just gives you away. Like you're gonna
it's
you're gonna
it's a
blend
tell.
in a
It's a
big.
tell.
Take it from
He's a bad
me.
poker player.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's the thing you realize. You fool yourself. You put on
what I was
stuff,
gonna say.
and you're like, looking
Spanx
in the mirror.
and shit.
You're looking in the mirror like, okay, maybe. And then it's just like, no, man. It's really about whatever your confidence
you
level is in
sold-
yourself.
Merch
you
that
just
said
have to-
"I'm fat, deal with it," dude. You'd be boom.
Rich.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily
I know,
want to.
of course.
If you're like the Lizzo of
If
comedy,
anyone sold
like the
merch
Lizzo
that
of
way, I'm not
comedy.
saying just you, but like
I don't want to. I just because I feel like I don't. First of all, let me say this: I don't like this.
right.
You know, I know why people are. Most of us who are fat of a certain age, it's because you are comfortable and lazy.
So
Okay, it's
yeah.
so easy. It's so hard to,
Of course.
change your.
I thought being
diet.
in shape was a far right
Yeah.
thing.
It's like to be a diet to like eat right stuff, eat the right stuff, and like because then you feel like you're not having what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
Did
not
you see the
having what you want.
McDonald's sign?
But so I totally feel you and I get it. But you don't like you exercise, right?
Not as much as I should, but I'm starting to get
It's
back
all about
into it.
diet, though.
But also,
Oh yeah, it's fork
It's
to
all-
mouth.
90%
I know that.
diet.
But that was gonna be my next question: is you don't really your diet isn't terrible, right?
Yeah, it's not terrible, but when you're at a certain age, you're what do you
He's saying it's- he's
no,
saying
I'm
it's
saying,
terrible.
hey,
It's
like
terrible.
I'll clear. It
But
can't be
my
great,
diet-
though.
but
like,
my-
mine's sometimes I go on and off too. Sometimes
know,
yeah,
not
but
great.
you also like when you both have trained yourself consistently
Yeah, okay.
to work out, so your bodies are always ready to
Okay.
do that. You know,
Okay, yeah.
I like I have to get it. This is the hard part. The hard part is getting into that groove.
Right.
It's like getting the Titanic out, fixing it up.
Once you get into that thing where your body's now used to like getting up early,
yeah.
and like you need that walk.
It's very hard.
It's hard to make that a habit.
to retrain your brain.
It is. It's
very
so
hard.
hard.
Chris is
because-
also naturally just a stick.
I am right. Well, genetics plays a big factor, but I wonder how different our diet really is all.
I mean, at a certain point.
What's your go-to, Eric? Let's see how
Well,
I'll get fat with you right now. What's your go-to?
no. It's not about. It's
Chris
not,
can't relate to this.
It's
I
not
will,
about
dude.
the food I eat. It's about the quantity.
Got it. Okay.
Like,
So,
what are we talking about here?
No, like if I go to a restaurant, the thing is, it's like if I get like an appetizer,
Yeah.
and then if I'm eating with Rachel,
Right.
we get an appetizer, so then I'm eating the appetizer.
Yeah.
And then because then she's
Right.
not going to finish.
But
her
what's
food.
the appetizer? You're talking about like some potato?
Oh, whatever it is.
Skins?
I'm eating most of it.
Got it.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
what's your go-to
I
when
do
you
that
for the app?
sometimes, though.
What's the app go-to? Like Awesome
I
Blossom,
think he's
right?
just hungry, honestly.
I think so.
No, I'm trying
Can you
to
describe
no,
it? Can
I
you
don't-
describe it, please?
I don't like that kind of stuff. Again, for me, it really is
Calamari,
about
maybe?
quantity. Yeah.
Yeah. I do that shit too, though. Like I eat Kristen's meal, and the thing is,
There's just genetic. Chris.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
You
you're
built
right.
like
You're
a
right, you're right.
fucking.
Yeah, but
Shit, brick
you're
shit
also
house, right?
burning calories all the time from like it's a.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah.
you, it's like
You don't want to. You do not want to see me at the gym.
being active is important.
You don't want to see me at the gym.
I see on the gram. You
But
are
I go-
doing good work.
I go sweaty, man.
What's what I'm saying?
Well, you're born sweaty.
Okay. See,
Right?
now that's the thing that we brought it all back.
Yep.
I do not look
circle.
greasy.
Yeah. You do look like you were just birthed.
Here's Eric getting some activity in. This was in the wild.
Cats in the wild.
He-
Where?
this-
It's a ponytail.
That's one of the best ones, dude.
That's so good.
That's hilarious. It's better when it's not really dead on and it's just
Yeah.
funny.
You know,
But speaking of
Can I
losing
say-
weight, like Chin used to be 300-some pounds. He always he always goes 288. You were 300. Be cool.
You were in a
great
chin. He was
pictures.
the whole neck. That's unbelievable.
But it's all about it's all about diet.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Chin doesn't work
300, bro.
Yeah, dude.
out. What's up, Daddy?
And what?
And I was shorter too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because you're growing. Dude.
yeah, so he looked
Built like Yokozuna. Wow. Chin used to be
there's a picture
Yokozuna.
of- had a girl in his lap.
Yeah.
And it just looked like he was gonna eat her. You know?
She was
She looked like a
scared.
puppet. And it's not even
Yeah.
a joke. It looked like a puppet. Like a
I didn't know
ventriloquist.
that.
He was like Jeff Dunham, but for Korea. At prom, huh?
But you,
And then Keto George used to be 400-some pounds.
Right? Yeah.
What I'm saying, he can do it. Now Eric's not even close to those guys.
No. Yeah.
No, what are we talking about?
And that's
here?
when
what
it's-
are you doing, dude?
but
I
that's,
didn't do it.
But I'm saying is that's when it's
Was it
the
180?
hardest.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
You piece of shit.
I caught that little veil.
I said, wait, no, he's 180.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Oof.
Why is that bad? I'm
See,
So
get
rude.
rid of that one.
no, I like it.
This
I'm the heaviest I've ever been right now.
this Russell Okung, former NFL player, he's been doing. He's on day 35 of a 40-day water only fast.
Okay, well,
Well, he's gonna die.
The discipline it
Yeah,
would take.
that's inhuman level of discipline, and those guys are legit. I hate this, but when people say this, but that is
That's
he-
another
guys-
level.
He's built different,
Right.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
insane.
he played in the NFL, and he's one of the best to
Yeah,
ever do
yeah,
it. You're talking about a different mentality. Only water for 35 days? Fuck you. I'd rather be fat.
He's got to have something else.
I'd rather be dead.
He says all his chronic pain is going away.
Yeah, sure.
Well, right, because he's only thinking about how hungry he is.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking everything hurts, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I want a burger.
He's lost so much
That's
weight.
probably like, you know how when you have a breakup, you can't listen to music.
Oh.
When you're hungry like this, you can't listen to the radio or watch TV, anything, because
Oh,
every
dude.
commercial
It's in your
comes
face.
on.
This is him all day.
the Domino's commercials get me. It's a Sunday. I'm watching like.
Sundays are the worst
If
because you're like,
yeah, I'm just. When I get bored, I'm like, I might as well eat. And then Domino's commercial comes. I'm like, I'd love a hot pepperoni.
Oh, I tell you, I know the bad thing I do.
Mouth's watering.
I'm hungry for pepperoni.
No, the bad thing I do is you're driving home and it's late from the comedy store. And I'll be like, all right, there's McDonald's.
It's
You
so
know what
hard,
I mean?
yeah.
And you're just like, maybe one quarter pounder will be
And then
fine.
you go and you order more, though. Like, well, I'm here. Let me get a bit of fries and a shake.
They got a good deal on
Portion
McFlurry.
control is the hardest thing.
It's all tough. Did you just, bro? And you got on me last
What's
time.
up, Daddy?
Why did it have to be? Yeah, but I didn't
He
like
snuck it out there.
It wasn't a sneak.
No,
like,
it just came. I'm like Larry King.
done, Nick.
I'm like Larry King. But did you ever, when you go to fast food, are you like, man, hopefully nobody sees me? You embarrassed about it?
No.
So I went to Taco Bell yesterday.
no,
Got
I
two
had
chicken
a guy
quesadillas.
be like, Montez, dude, keep your money. You know. And
When he's not there, they fucking wait there. They're like, he's going to be
it's
here.
bad. I do have the
well,
McDonald's
Eric.
app.
You do?
You get deals.
Oh wow.
Motherfucker, it's fucking $2. Anyway.
It's not.
McDonald's,
You haven't
really?
been to fast food places lately.
It's pretty cheap.
It's
though.
actually crazy now. No, I'm telling
Burger
you.
King got some nerve.
No,
You're
you-
talking
you
about
Why?
go to a
Tell
fast
me,
food
Piggy.
place, that'll be like
$11.
$25 for 2 people. And you're
Tell me,
like,
hold
what?
Tell me, Piggy.
Hey man.
What's the deal with Burger King? What's
It's like
up, bro?
$11 for a Whopper with cheese.
Yeah, you get 4, huh?
No, $2. $22.
2, bro. 2 Whoppers.
2 Whopper with cheese and,
I would
and a
have
Diet
those,
Coke.
though. I
And a
would.
Diet Coke. That's it.
Diet Coke. You got some
grew
nerve
up
getting
on
a
that.
Diet Coke, dude.
Ooh, Eric's hungry.
Yeah, I am. I haven't eaten today. I had
Me
some
neither.
coffee and a bagel.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Neither have I.
No, you got a bagel.
Oh, okay. Well, you had a bagel. That's his not eating.
Yeah,
I didn't eat
That was
today,
like-
man.
You're like a
Entire
chick. I haven't
burrito.
eaten anything all day. And it's just like, well.
early morning. I had a bagel.
The fart smells bad, huh?
No, it doesn't.
But then it's just you. Pick one.
No, it's you. You're wet, huh?
I'm fucking
like-
try, assholes.
Chris, he lives in like a giant
The Matrix
vagina.
thing.
You know what I mean? So he just
I did for a while there.
It's
He's like the guy from Shape of Water.
No, it's like Ace Ventura every morning. He has to-
With the rhino.
yeah. And then when he finishes, he looks at his hair. Yeah.
All right, dude. I'm fucking done, dude.
That's it.
It's warm in these rhinos.
Go to chrisleah.com for tickets, and for Eric, go to chrisleah.com.
Love you guys. Bunch of
Rosemont.
tour dates coming up.
I'm just gonna put my tour dates on your website.
Yeah, do it.